good day and welcome to today on PrincessAnuTv. Hope you all are doing fine and great. Yes, I'm always happy when I sit down here like to tell you, because I know it's going to be a relaxed and well detailed session. Yeah, so I know we have a lot of new subscribers to this channel. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for 9,000 subscribers. Like, thinking of when I started this channel, since flight school till now, like, there has been a lot of improvements, both in myself, with filming, editing, and also in communication, and generally in building even the aviation like vibes and ginger and all that. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you for joining the journey. Thank you. So today I want us to be talking about CATCUM. CATCUM is an abbreviation when you have this is what you do when you have radio failure, like you've lost all means of communication with air traffic control. Like, you know, as a student pilot, there are some things you need to do. Even in the airlines, there are things you need to do when you lose communication. But I'm going to talk about it as reference to what I was taught in flight school. And yes, another very big disclaimer: I am not a flight instructor, though I hope to be. Yeah, I hope to be. Like, okay, maybe I'll go for flight instructor course or something, but I'm not a flight instructor. I was a student pilot some years ago. Like, I finished about like 2 years ago, and now I am flying private jets. So I'm just talking about what I was taught in flight school. In fact, I have my flight school detailed notes, but I write all these things down. And when other student pilots ask me for this thing, like, I answer them. Like, I tell them, oh, this is what we're taught, and they go and they pass by God's grace. So it's not like anybody is doing anything. So we're going to be talking about, the short and long of the story is that we're going to be talking about CATCUM today. CATCUM. So what is the abbreviation of that CATCUM? If they ask you, what do you do when you have a radio communication failure? CATCUM, what do you do? But just in case you're new to this channel and you don't know me, my name is PrincessAnu, and on this channel we talk about aviation, motivation, and adventure. And just in case you've not subscribed, please do me that favor: click on the subscribe button, click on the bell, so that whenever I post anything on this channel, you'll be able to see it. Now let's start from the C. The C in CATCUM. It says continue your flight in accordance with the flight plan. You know, you filed a flight plan, and probably your estimated time of arrival or that you put was 10 a.m. and everything is going properly, but just that you did not you cannot communicate. But don't forget, you will have to squawk 7600 on your transponder. That one is mandatory. It's ICAO regulation. You have to squawk that. It's just like when you have an hijack, you squawk 7500. When you have an emergency, you squawk 7700. So when you have a radio communication failure, you have to first squawk on your transponder 7600. But now the C in the CATCUM, there are reasons why aviation uses abbreviations. It helps you remember what to do when there's a problem. It helps you remember flashback on what your next call of action should be. So C is that you should continue according to your filed flight plan. Just continue flying, following the route that you said you will follow. Yes, nobody can hear you, you can't call, but continue your flight as the flight plan. The A, because that's how you have it, CATCUM, the A in the arrange to arrive at your destination at the given ETA. So you're continuing your flight as planned. Now arrange and make sure you try to arrive at your given destination at the estimated time of arrival. That's your ETA. Don't start having to divert. Don't start having to go somewhere because you've lost communication. You are alone, in quotes, in the air. No other aircraft knows what is happening with you. The air traffic control does not know what's happening with you. So there's no separation. So you have to arrange to arrive at your given destination at the estimated ETA that you had given. The next thing is the T. Transmit blindly. Because yeah, you call let's say Lagos approach is not hearing you, or you call, let's talk flight school, maybe you call Ilorin Tower is not hearing you. You call Zaria Tower is not hearing you. Continue transmitting blindly, hoping that either another aircraft will hear you or the air traffic control will read you. Transmit blindly. You have to keep transmitting. It's just like when the radio is talking, nobody's responding, but they keep talking. You just have to continue talking, transmit blindly. The next is the C in the CATCUM. Commence descent for approach at the last acknowledged 500 feet per minute ETA. Your descent should be accordingly. Like, you don't start going 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet descent. Just make sure you commence descent properly and let it be at the 500 feet per minute EAT. So you just, it's as simple as that. When you get to when you calculate the time, your top of descent, you have to start your descent so that you can arrive. It will help you even arrive at your given ET. U in the CATCUM.
The U says unable to land with instrument, land visually. So the thing is, they expect that, okay, you're going to land with your instrument and all that, but as much as possible, gain a visual contact and land. So if you're unable to land with instrument, land visually, because they don't want somebody that cannot communicate to continue to be in the air, which is posing a threat. Then the last M says, if it doesn't work out, carry out a missed approach. So the M says missed approach. Rock your wings close to the tower before landing.